What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. I completely failed the upload schedule last week, so I apologize for that. Power's here, and today we have some Indianapolis Colts news because today the Indianapolis Colts hired their new offensive coordinator, the man with one of the greatest names of all time, the new Indianapolis Colts offensive coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter. Yes. This dude's name is actually Jim Bob Cooter. And he is a pretty good hire, in my opinion. I've been hearing a lot of Lions fans saying he's pretty good at designing an offense. Just play calling is a bit of an issue for him. But luckily, Shane Steichen's doing the play calling here, so he won't have to worry about that. But I have heard a lot of good things about him. I've heard he's very good at designing an offense, and I'm very glad for that hire. And also, his name is just really fun to say, too. Like, Jim Bob Cooter. Like, bro, that's fucking hilarious. I mean, I'm going to have a field day with that when we make videos, especially on games we lose. I'm going to be like, Jim Bob Cooter's stupid-ass offense couldn't get it done. But, yeah, in all seriousness, I'm pretty excited about this hire. He was the Lions offensive coordinator for a few years over there in Detroit, and he worked with Matthew Stafford, and he's worked with guys with like Trevor Lawrence and guys like that. So he knows what he's doing when it comes to working with quarterbacks, and since we're probably going to have a young quarterback in this upcoming draft, it's a good thing that we hired a guy that has worked with a lot of different quarterbacks to be the offensive coordinator to help design the offense. Now, the thing with Jim Bob Cooter is I feel like it is a little bit of a risk hiring a guy like that because he ended up being fired as the Lions offensive coordinator. At least I think he did, but I think he's done enough to earn another chance. He was on the Jaguars coaching staff this past year, and that's where we hired him from, and I think he did a pretty good job there, clearly. I mean, they made the playoffs, so he knows what he's doing working with guys like that, and I'm pretty excited about this hire. I think it's going to be great, and I'm pretty happy with the offseason we've had so far, even though it just started. I mean, we got our head coach already, and now we have our offensive coordinator. We hired our tight ends coach. His last name was Manning. I can't remember what his first name is right now, but he was pretty good for us. He was our tight ends coach in 2018, and we had Eric Ebron that year, and he went to the Pro Bowl, so I think it's a good thing that we brought him back because he was the offensive coordinator at University of Cincinnati, and now he's back here being the tight ends coach. And we also hired the Giants running back coach who worked a lot with Saquon Barkley, so we can expect a lot out of him, especially when you give him a guy like Jonathan Taylor who is up in the air. I have no idea if we're going to trade him or not, but we'll see what happens if we keep Jonathan Taylor. Him getting to work with him is going to be a very, very good thing in my opinion. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how our coaching staff is looking. I'm still not sure what we're going to do with Gus Bradley and Bubba Ventrone. I hope we keep them, but I'm not sure if we are or not. But with that being said, I'm just very excited for this. I'm just hoping we don't screw up the draft. I mean, we got the perfect staff right now in my opinion, and it's perfect for a guy like a CJ Stroud or Bryce Young or Anthony Richardson. Basically anyone but Will Levis, honestly, because I really don't want him. And here's my thought process. If Bryce Young and CJ Stroud get taken before number 4, I think we should trade back because we could get a guy like Anthony Richardson at like 10 and then get more assets because Chris Ballard loves his picks. And I feel like that could be a good thing for us. But if CJ Stroud is there at 4 or Bryce Young is there at 4, we take him. We take one of them because I don't think Will Levis is worth the number 4 overall pick. He just hasn't done anything to impress me. Anthony Richardson has done some things to impress me in college. Like, don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of things he can improve on, but a lot of his weaknesses can be fixed with coaching. And when you have a guy like Steichen who builds offenses around the quarterback's strengths, that's going to be a good thing if we get a project like Anthony Richardson. But like I've been saying, I think C.J. Stroud is the best quarterback in the draft, and I'd be willing to trade up to get him, and I'd be really willing to move up to number 1. I'd be willing to give it up guys like Jonathan Taylor and Shaq Leonard, especially since Jonathan Taylor, he's showing signs that he's going to be injury-prone, and running back is probably the most replaceable position on offense because, of course, There's a lot of them out there, and running backs just don't last in this league, honestly. And I think we're starting to get signs that Jonathan Taylor might be being injury prone. So if we dumped him now, and we could get a lot out of him, and same thing with Shaq Leonard, he's starting to show signs that he's going to be injured a lot because he plays a pretty dangerous position in linebacker. So I'd be down to trade guys like that. And then, of course, DeForest Buckner. If it means moving up to 1 and getting C.J. Stroud, I'm down for it because, like I said, I think C.J. Stroud is the best quarterback in the class. And I don't think it's close. I think Bryce Young is second, and then third is probably Anthony Richardson, then fourth is Will Levis, in my opinion. But I don't know. I feel like the thing with Anthony Richardson, why I have him above Will Levis, is I feel like there's a lot more potential with Anthony Richardson to be a great quarterback. But with Will Levis, you kind of know what you're going to get. Like, he's a guy that wasn't great in college, but he has an incredible work ethic, and he's drawing comparisons to, like, Zach Wilson and guys like that. But, like, the main difference between Zach Wilson and Will Levis is the fact that Will Levis has an incredible work ethic. He's going to work hard to get better, and I think he'd fit a team like the Panthers personally with a guy like Frank Reich. I feel like we probably would have went for Levis if we kept Frank Reich, but I don't know. I think C.J. Stroud is the guy in the situation. I'd be willing to trade up to 1 to get C.J. Stroud. You might call me crazy for that, but like I said, in my humble opinion, I think Stroud is the best quarterback in the class. So with that being said, I love the hire of Jim Bob Cooter. I'm very happy with how the offseason is going so far. I'm getting my hopes up for the next season, even though I'll probably get disappointed again because that's just the life of being a Colts fan in the 2020s. But with that being said, I know last week I didn't upload a lot. I was just busy and didn't really find time to record and get on my normal schedule. And I don't know what it was, but I'm back this week doing it normal like always. So I'm ready to get some more videos out. I got some good ideas coming, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the bell notifications, and follow everything in the description box. See you guys next time. Bye.